who fucking...
So, I'm looking for a phone call to come through. I'm making some lemonade.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Time you woke up today. Time you woke up today.
So they're coming up first and 10 now from the 33. Let's go out and let's get this one out to the 39 here. The game's first play is 6 yards. Brings up second down. This defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. This is there. And they can bring 3 interceptions.
6 yards on that pass play. You're 2nd and 4. Let's stick up the ground for the lead again. That's going to be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and first down. Look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in the loss last week. They couldn't get it going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during that meeting that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? Hey, we should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They were taking care of that early.
It's a gain of 13 first down for Atlanta. There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Take my seat.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. On that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 40 yards on the carry. This was his eyes on that would be. Free safety looking on the left is on his straight stuff. About as good as trust his eyes to figure out his next pass ball. And go fast as the line of scrimmage to make that tackle.
There's enough in there for you.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
Early down starts to put this offense in a precarious position. We know to secure the point of attack, especially against the big fighting guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority one.
So after the run for no gain, he's second and 10. Looking to throw. He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking at the 5. Second catch for him today, and the line down for first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They were methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Chance for the Rays, State to be on the road.
Oh my god, I thought it was gross. What you got for Daniel Jones?
What you mean?
Like, did you just cut him, or was it like?
Well, in this league, I've been got rid of him.
I know, but what did you give for him? Like, did you cut him, or?
I got Love in the first round draft. of the second season. Like week 3 or like week 4. Yeah.
What did you say
He just played better with him, I guess. Some people like certain players, they'll do whatever they're going to do for their player.
So the completion results there at 9 yards. And it will bring up a second and short.
Right, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch them up a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After 1-7-0, all EA Sports. Shot here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing, Prescott. Take it down. First down there at the 25.
That was good protection there. That was great protection there because it allowed him to lock him out to receiver. I think he was looking his tight end on the corner anyway. Nice connection there. That was a nice game.
Prescott looks to throw out first.
Bro, is the jersey guy you fucked up? You going to catch a fried chicken?
From the red zone now, Prescott. Again, it's Prescott. He just runs this one away. Smart decision here. This goes to the end zone as it brings on 2nd down.
Nobody's risking anything there.
Down, even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott Good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Love now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the double.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action this time with Love.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A first down throw for Prescott. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Play action now. Prescott escaping the pressure right.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Prescott from the gun. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Kamara. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jordan Love with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On play action, Prescott. It's complete to Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Here's Prescott. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the play fake, Prescott. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Following the interception, Love. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Adams, the man in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out right at the 35. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Caught on the slant. Touchdown Falcons. Calvin Ridley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Kill. 47.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Prescott off play action. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 39 that time.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well, Prescott here to throw. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They run. It's Kamara. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Okay,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that.
He's got a man, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit, and that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
On 3rd down, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Let's go. Blaster, stick. Swing strike.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Well, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing here, Prescott. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Tampa Bay, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.